What if your content could do more than just show up? What if it could show up smarter, faster, and exactly where it needs to be? With the May 2025 release of Adobe Experience Manager, we're introducing powerful new capabilities to help you generate, activate, and optimize content with even greater intelligence and precision. From GenAI-powered tagging and form creation to seamless integrations with Adobe Journey Optimizer and Figma, this release is all about accelerating time to value and reducing friction across the content lifecycle. In this video, we'll walk through the latest innovations designed to help marketers, developers, and designers work smarter together. Let's dive in.
Delivering intent-aware experiences starts with the ability to generate winning experiences faster, and activation puts the content to work. In order to drive intent-aware experiences, optimization needs to happen continuously. Trust and governance is embedded in Experience Manager in every aspect from generation to optimization, and foundational services leverage AI to power the broad range of AEM applications. Let's start with the first group of innovations that unlock better content generation through intelligence. Smart tagging just got smarter. GenAI now automatically generates brand-aware metadata, including product and delivery details, to improve asset discoverability and reduce manual tagging. It even extracts text from images to create more meaningful metadata, so your content is easier to find and more impactful. Now let's take a look at how smart tag enhancements work in action.
Once the assets have finished processing, we are in the Assets view here, navigating through to the details of an image, and you will notice that an AI-generated tab has been auto-appended. That includes a generated title, generated description, and generated keywords. This includes things like the text included in the image, it identifies the brand, as well as then, in this case, the medium roast house blend of this whole bean coffee for our fictitious Frescopa brand. For customers using the admin view, all of this information will still be included there. So if we navigate into the admin view here, you'll notice that AI generated tab with the same level of information. All of this information is captured as part of our full text search index, and so it is searchable. But we're also going to showcase that we can publish this content to Content Hub by clicking the approval status, and showcase that any of that AI-generated information can then be searched upon in Content Hub.
Creating forms is now as easy as describing what you need. With GenAI, marketers can generate fully functional, on-brand forms using natural language prompts or screenshots. No technical knowledge required. It's a faster, more intuitive way to launch enrollment experiences without relying on IT. The Figma Connector has been enhanced to support more advanced marketing automation workflows. This phase includes deeper integration with AEM, allowing for seamless data exchange and improved campaign management. Next up is an enhancement that streamlines how you activate content. Content Fragment Delivery with OpenAPI introduces a modern REST API for headless content delivery. It supports fully hydrated JSON output, nested structures, and modern CDN integration with active content invalidation, making it easier for developers to build fast, flexible digital experiences. Now you can browse and reuse AEM content fragments directly within Adobe Journey Optimizer. This integration empowers marketers to deliver consistent, personalized experiences across channels, faster and with less effort. Let's watch a demo of how AEM content fragments are reused in AJO.
Let's start with the Adobe Experience Manager Content Fragments integration. Content fragments within AEM allows teams to build content and store in a centralized location which can be used to in content across channels and the ecosystem. Let's find out how Luma brand utilizes this integration within AJO. Within my Adobe Experience Manager instance, I have the AEM content fragments, which is created and approved with attributes like title, general body text, and assets. Once published, I will switch to Adobe Journey Optimizer and can easily access this content fragment using the selector available within Personalization Editor. On switching to the correct AEM repository, I can select the desired content fragment and add the title attribute. I then repeat the same process to add the other attributes. I can go to the Simulate screen and check out how the content from AEM content fragments is rendered. Let's check out a more advanced example. Here I have added an HTML template and added AEM content fragment including attributes. On simulating, I can see how the content is rendered. Now what I can also do is swap the existing content fragment to a new content fragment for a new article. As I navigate to the right repository, I can select the desired new article and swap easily with no further adjustments. I can then go ahead and simulate to see how the new content is rendered. Within a few minutes, we have taken a pre-approved content fragment from AEM and leveraged that exact same content within AJO, allowing to maintain brand consistency across channels.
Dynamic Media now integrates natively with AJO, enabling real-time asset sync, in-editor personalization, and send-time content customization. It's a game changer for delivering hyper-personalized experiences at scale. Here's a demo of the Dynamic Media integration with AJO B2C.
Let's see how the integration with AEM Dynamic Media in AJO allows me to easily modify images without switching between applications. Here I have a dynamic media asset reference to which I can add image modifiers via URL such as flip, crop, etc. and ensure that they resonate well with my content, and all within minutes. I can also add text overlays to images within the AJO content screen by opening HTML mode and adding text parameters to the asset appended to the image URL. As you can see now, I can make multiple variations to the same dynamic image by adding text overlays that can engage with all of my audience. Now let's see how Luma brand will be able to unlock hyper-personalization use cases with the Dynamic Media Template integration in AJO. In the Adobe Experience Manager instance, I have my Dynamic Media Template created which I want to use in AJO content and deliveries. In order to allow mapping of personalization and modification within AJO, I will go ahead and create layers or parameters for different components included in the template. Once I have enabled the parameters, I can easily confirm on the preview screen how the modification to the parameters will reflect on the template. When I'm ready with my template, I will go ahead and publish the Dynamic Media Template. In my Adobe Journey Optimizer screen, I have my campaign created using a brand email template wherein I want to include the previously created and published dynamic media template such that I can bring in one-on-one personalization. Once I open the WYSIWYG editor screen in AJO, I will be able to access the dynamic media templates using the asset selector route. I can filter through the assets to display only dynamic media templates or even search directly using the name. Once the template is selected, I will be able to modify the added parameters using a form-based view as seen on the right rail. I can also go ahead and change a static text like name to a profile attribute using the personalization editor such that my message is personalized and engaging for every end user.
We've added a suite of new capabilities to Content Hub, including dynamic media renditions. Easily access smart crops and presets to streamline your asset management. Share assets externally with time-limited links using the new public link sharing feature in Content Hub. This makes collaboration with external partners easier and more secure. Customize the look and feel of Content Hub to match your brand with branded banner and UX colors. This feature allows you to create a more cohesive and branded experience for your users. Control who can view or edit collections with the new Collections Governance feature in Content Hub. This ensures that your assets are managed securely and efficiently. Streamline your approval workflows with the new Approval Action feature for Content Hub and Dynamic Media. This feature allows you to manage approvals directly within the platform. Use metadata to define asset permissions dynamically with attribute-based access control, ABAC, in Content Hub. This feature provides more granular control over who can access your assets. Designers can now access and upload assets directly between Figma and AEM with the new Turnkey Connector. This bidirectional integration streamlines workflows and ensures brand consistency across creative and marketing teams. Let's watch a demo of the AEM assets for Figma Turnkey Connector.
I navigate through my AEM repository. I'm going to look and find a logo. I'm going to select this PNG. Currently, JPEG and PNG is what we support for upload within Figma. So if I click that asset, I can either say select, or I can drag and drop that directly into the pane. I can even close the plugin, then resize however I want to include directly in my work. Let's say I'm just doing that. Then if I go back to the plugins, click it again, I will remain logged in. I'm now going to navigate to a product and pull that directly into my Figma design. So I'm going to find a nice bag of coffee for my Frascopa new banner here, and I'm going to drag and drop that into the pane as well. Resize it. Oops. Pull that onto my banner, and then pull back open the plugin to showcase the ability to upload within the Figma plugin here. And then wherever I have navigated to, so I'm going to go into offers, and here I can say upload. And so wherever I click upload, wherever I've navigated to, that's where the file location will be. New banner, one. I can select this file format. I'm going to leave it as PNG. I can select an item. You can see currently the bag of coffee is selected, but I can also select the page, and I'm going to upload that directly into AEM. And that will then be available directly within this repository and this specific location. Thanks.
In this last section, let's explore enhancements made to the cloud foundation of AEM. We're releasing a new long-term support version of AEM 6.5, now with Java 17 and 21 support. This update brings critical security and stability improvements and lays the foundation for future innovations, like Edge Delivery Services Publishing, coming later this year. To recap, the May 2025 release of Adobe Experience Manager brings GenAI-powered enhancements for tagging and form creation, seamless integrations with AJO, Figma, and dynamic media, a modernized API for headless content delivery, and smarter governance and personalization tools across Content Hub. These innovations are designed to help you move faster, collaborate better, and deliver more intelligent experiences at scale. Check out the release notes on Experience League to learn more, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on what's next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next release.